Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We all love that new car smell, the open road, the wind in our hair. But sometimes, stuff happens. We're talking fender benders, accidents, those unexpected moments that can really throw a wrench in your day. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate those bumpy roads. Today we're diving into the world of car insurance claims. So buckle up, grab a snack, and let's get started. Okay, so first things first. Accidents happen. They're an unfortunate part of driving, but they don't have to be the end of the world. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, your heart starts racing, you might even want to burst into tears. This is a natural reaction, but it's important to manage these emotions. But trust me, the most important thing is to take a deep breath and stay calm. This will help you think clearly and make better decisions in the moment. Now, safety first. If you can, pull over to a safe spot away from traffic. This reduces the risk of further accidents and keeps everyone safer. You don't want to be blocking any lanes or causing more chaos than there already is. Keeping the road clear helps emergency services reach you faster. If the accident is minor, like you bumped bumpers with someone at a stop sign, it's usually okay to move your cars to the side of the road. This helps keep traffic flowing and reduces the risk of another accident. But if there are any injuries or major damage, it's best to leave the vehicles where they are and wait for the professionals. Moving them could make things worse. Speaking of professionals, your next call should be to 911. They can dispatch police, fire, or medical services as needed. Even if it seems like a minor fender bender, it's always best to have the police come and file a report. This documentation is crucial for insurance claims and legal purposes. This is going to be super helpful later on when you're dealing with insurance companies. Trust me on this one. A police report provides an official account of what happened. While you're waiting for the police, take a moment to check on everyone involved in the accident. Make sure no one is seriously hurt. Make sure everyone's okay, and if anyone needs medical attention, that's priority number one. Administer basic first aid if you can, but don't move anyone who's seriously injured. And remember, be kind. Accidents are stressful for everyone involved. A little compassion can go a long way in making a tough situation more bearable for everyone. Alright, so the police are on their way, everyone's safe, and you're probably wondering what to do next. It's a stressful situation, but staying calm and collected is key. Well, it's time to play detective. Think of yourself as the Sherlock Holmes of the accident scene. Don't worry, you don't need a magnifying glass and a deerstalker hat for this one. Just your phone and maybe a pen and paper if you're old school like me. You're going to want to gather as much information as possible at the scene of the accident. This will be crucial for insurance claims and any potential legal matters. First things first, get the other driver's information. That includes their name, address, phone number, and insurance information. And don't forget about their license plate number. It's a small detail, but it can be very important. You never know when you might need it. Next, take a look around and see if there are any witnesses. Witnesses can be like gold in these situations. They can provide an unbiased account of what happened. Ask them if they saw what happened and if they'd be willing to share their contact information with you. This can be incredibly helpful later on. Now let's talk about the accident itself. Jot down all the details you can remember, even if they seem small or insignificant. These details can paint a clearer picture of what happened and can be very useful for your insurance claim. And last but not least, take pictures. Lots and lots of pictures. Your phone is your best friend in this situation. Capture every angle of the accident scene, the damage to the vehicles, and any relevant road signs or signals. The more information you have, the better prepared you'll be to handle the aftermath of the accident. Remember, staying calm and methodical can make a big difference in these situations. So take a deep breath and start gathering that information. You've got this. Okay, so you've gathered all the important information. Now it's time to channel your inner photographer. Don't worry, you don't need a fancy camera for this. Just your trusty smartphone will do the trick. Think of this as creating a visual story of what happened, because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? First things first, make sure you get clear shots of all the damage to your car. And I mean all the damage, even the little scratches and dents. Zoom in on the details, get different angles, really work it for the camera. And don't forget to take pictures of the damage to the other car as well. Next, you'll want to capture the overall scene of the accident. Take pictures of the position of your car and the other car. If you can, try to get a shot that shows the entire intersection or stretch of road where the accident happened. Alright, so you've made it through the initial shock of the accident, you've gathered all the necessary information, and you've documented everything with your awesome photography skills. Now it's time to call in the big guns, your insurance company. I know, dealing with insurance companies can be about as much fun as, well, let's just say it's not my favorite thing in the world. But it's a necessary evil, kind of like going to the dentist. You might not enjoy it, but it's crucial for your well-being. The sooner you contact your insurance company after an accident, the better. Prompt communication can make a significant difference in how smoothly your claim process goes. They're going to want to know all the details about what happened, so be prepared to tell your story. Every little detail can be important. This is where those awesome notes you took earlier are going to come in handy. Having everything documented will make the conversation much easier. And don't be afraid to ask questions. It's your right to understand every part of the process. That's what your insurance agent is there for, to help you through this process. They are trained to assist you and make things clearer. Ask them about your coverage, what to expect next, and any steps you need to take. Understanding your coverage can prevent surprises later on, and anything else that's on your mind. No question is too small or insignificant. Be honest with your insurance company. Transparency is key to a smooth claim process. Insurance companies are like human lie detectors. They've seen and heard it all. They can usually tell when something doesn't add up, so keep it real and you'll find the process much less stressful. Okay, so you've contacted your insurance company, you've told them your story, and now it's time to tackle the dreaded paperwork. I know, paperwork is nobody's idea of a good time. But don't worry, we're going to get through this together. First things first, make sure you have all the necessary documents. This includes your insurance policy, the police report, and all those amazing photos and notes you took earlier. Organization is key here, people. Now, every insurance company is different, so the actual claim form might look a little different depending on who you're insured with. But generally, you'll need to provide information about the accident, the other driver, and any witnesses. And don't forget to be detailed. The more information you can provide, the better. Remember, insurance companies love details. Once you've filled out the claim form, double-check everything to make sure it's accurate and complete. And then, send it off to your insurance company and breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, you've filed your claim, you've done your part, and now it's time to play the waiting game. While you're waiting for your insurance company to process your claim, it's a good idea to keep track of everything. Create a file for all your documents, make notes of any phone calls or emails, and basically become your own personal insurance investigator. If you haven't heard from your insurance company within a reasonable amount of time, don't be afraid to give them a call and check on the status of your claim. You have every right to know what's going on. And remember, be polite but persistent. Now, once your claim has been processed, your insurance company will let you know what's covered and what's not. They'll also give you an estimate for the repairs and let you know where you can take your car to get fixed. And if you're not happy with the estimate or you have any questions, don't be afraid to speak up. Okay, so you've made it through the insurance claims process, you've been patient, you've followed up like a pro, and you're hit with a roadblock. Maybe the insurance company is giving you the runaround, or maybe they're not covering as much as you think they should. What do? Don't panic. We've got this. First things first, take a deep breath and remember, you're not alone. Insurance disputes happen all the time, and there are ways to resolve them without losing your cool. Start by gathering all your documentation, including your policy, the claim file, and any correspondence with the insurance company. Next, try to understand the reason for the dispute. Is it a disagreement over coverage? Are they questioning the validity of your claim? Once you know the root of the problem, you can start to address it. If you're unable to resolve the dispute on your own, don't be afraid to seek outside help. There are consumer protection agencies and even attorneys who specialize in insurance law who can help you navigate the process. Well, there you have it, folks. Our crash course on car insurance claims is officially complete. I hope you found it helpful, even if it did make you want to go out and buy a bumper car instead of a real car. Remember, accidents happen, but being prepared can make all the difference. Drive safe, everyone.